Despite all of the propaganda, despite all of the death threats, I'm sorry, but you still can't convince me that Taiwan is a part of China. And when I say China, I'm talking about the People's Republic of China, not the Republic of China, two different places.
Hey, how you doing?
So you can't convince me that Taiwan belongs to the People's Republic of China. So recently, the Chinese Communist Party has really been ramping up their propaganda to insane levels, especially when it's about Taiwan. Oh, there's so much propaganda out there. It is unbelievable. And of course, the death threats that I get on a daily basis, especially on Instagram. That really seems to be a real CCP lover's paradise out there. You know, I get all sorts of death threats almost every single day, and it's crazy. Some of the stuff they say is disgusting. Listen to this one.
If you come to California, I will kill you, you bitch-ass white pig.
If you come to California, I will kill you, you bitch-ass white pig.
You serious?
Wow. Can you imagine getting that in your inbox? But here's the thing. Even though there's all of this propaganda trying to change my mind, even though I'm getting threatened on a daily basis, it's still not going to change my mind because it's very clear that Taiwan is not a part of China. You see, Taiwan and China, it's like night and day, apples and oranges, two completely different places. I guess you could say it's kind of like South Korea and North Korea. You know, South Korea is the free, independent country. North Korea is the authoritarian dictatorship. Whoa, you okay there, mate? Shit. I think his tire just went. So anyway, as I was saying, South Korea, North Korea, one is the free, independent country, one is the authoritarian dictatorship. It's kind of interesting though, isn't it? Because people generally, well, I mean, some people do, but usually people don't put North Korea on a pedestal, saying that North Korea's government is a government that we need to look up to and admire, right? So why do they say China is a government that we have to look up to and admire? Because they're basically the same place. I always say that China is like the North Korea, but with money. And when you think about it like that, it makes sense, doesn't it? It's all about the money. If North Korea had a shitload of money, then it would be the same deal, wouldn't it? They'd be pushing out all of their propaganda. They'd be spending billions and billions of pounds on that lovely propaganda, pushing it to people, trying to brainwash people. It would be exactly the same. And it's kind of sad, isn't it? It's quite tragic, actually, that a lot of countries are willing to put profit over principles, money over morals. It's sad, because Taiwan deserves so much better than that. So Taiwan and China, two completely different countries. One is an authoritarian dictatorship, the other one is a freedom-loving country. And can you guess which one's which? And yes, Taiwan is a democratic country as well, but it's not just the fact that it's a democracy that makes it more appealing than China. I mean, you could bring in this whole debate about democracy versus authoritarianism. There's always going to be some loser that says authoritarianism is a better choice. And part of the reason why they say this, part of their explanation is, well, authoritarian countries can get things done. They don't need to ask the people. Now, this is one of the most stupid things anybody could say, because, yeah, sure, they can get things done quicker. They don't have to ask the people. You've seen the examples, right? You've seen China and its shiny new infrastructure, all of these massive skyscrapers all lit up like a Christmas tree, all of these LED lights everywhere, right? And wow, that is mighty impressive. Until you see the cost that comes with this. You see the tofu dregs, you see buildings falling down, you see shoddy engineering. It's just insane. It's just crazy. There are a lot of shills, a lot of CCP propagandists. They go online, they spread the propaganda of the CCP, telling us how great it is, and this is always their example. The CCP, the Chinese Communist Party, they censor the internet. No Twitter, X, sorry, no Instagram, no YouTube, no Facebook, no Google, none of that stuff. And yeah, those websites aren't great. They have their problems as well, but at least you can voice your opposition for whatever you feel like, right? But then try to go on some of China's social media like WeChat, Baidu, TikTok. No, sorry, TikTok is banned in China. I mean Douyin. Try to go on any of those and criticize the government, criticize the regime. Just maybe even just say like Xi Jinping is kind of slow and ugly and a little bit of a douchebag. Try doing that and just see where you get. You're not going to get very far, I'll tell you that.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Imagine not being able to criticize the government. To be honest, you can just keep those shiny new buildings with LED lights plastered all over them that are crumbling to the ground, because I like to have my freedom of speech. And that's not exactly a good trade now, is it? Buildings crumbling to the ground for freedom of speech? It's laughable. Give me freedom over tofu dregs any day. And this is why Taiwan is different to China, because in Taiwan you can go online, you can criticize the government without worrying that you're going to get locked up. In Taiwan, a lot of people criticize their government. Yeah, the Taiwanese government isn't perfect. So China, if you want to convince me that Taiwan is a part of your territory, you better stop with that lame-ass propaganda, and you better stop with those damn death threats, because that's not the way to convince anybody, and you haven't convinced me. So China, take a long, hard look at Taiwan. Take out your notepad and pen, jot down some notes, because that is the type of country that the people want to live in. The people want to live in a country where freedom of speech is far more important than some narcissistic dictator's ego. So anyway guys, thanks for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, go and follow me on Instagram, check out my Patreon, and have yourselves an amazing day. Oh, and one more thing. Taiwan, #1, and not China, the People's Republic of China. You're in it, man.
I'm in it.
It's filming, yeah. Take a guess.
Trinidad.
Trinidad? No, it's in Asia somewhere.
Malaysia. Singapore. Malaysia.
It's like across the sea from China?
Taiwan.
Yeah, it's Taiwan. Yeah, how did you know? My man. Well done.
You know,
Yeah.
I know my geography.
You know your geography. You got there in the end, yeah.